Welcome to the Wisdom Path, a place where we explore ideas that can change your life, one step at a time. In today's story, we'll discover the hidden power of self-discipline. You'll learn why discipline is not about being perfect or strong all the time. It's about building small habits that lead to big success. If you've ever struggled with willpower, motivation, or staying on track with your goals, this video is for you. Make sure to subscribe to the Wisdom Path so you don't miss our next chapters full of wisdom and practical tools. Let's walk this path together. Lesson 1. Self-discipline is not who you are, it's what you build. Let me tell you about my friend Daniel. He wasn't born disciplined. In fact, he was always late, skipped workouts, and left things half-finished. One day, after failing an important exam, he told me, "I wish I had more willpower." But here's the truth. Self-discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you train. Think of it like a muscle. If you've never done push-ups, the first one is hard, maybe even impossible. But if you keep practicing every day, your muscles grow. Discipline works the same way. Daniel started with just one habit, waking up at the same time each morning. He didn't try to change everything at once. Slowly, he added more routines, reading for 10 minutes a day, going for a walk, limiting screen time. Over time, his life changed, not because he was suddenly strong, but because he trained the muscle of discipline. Your takeaway: you don't need to be born with discipline. You just need to start small. One habit, one step, one change. Lesson 2. Systems are stronger than motivation. Let's be honest. Motivation feels great, but it disappears fast. Have you ever felt super inspired at night and promised yourself, "Tomorrow I will wake up at 5 a.m. and run," only to hit snooze 10 times in the morning? Motivation is like a spark. It lights up quickly but burns out fast. Discipline needs more than that. It needs systems. Imagine building a house. Would you build it by waiting until you feel like it? Of course not. You'd follow a system, a plan, brick by brick. The same goes for your goals. Instead of relying on motivation, build routines. Make habits automatic. Let's go back to Daniel. He wanted to read more books, but he kept forgetting. So he created a system. Every night he put his phone in the kitchen and left a book on his pillow. No phone, no scrolling, just reading. At first it felt strange, but after a week it became his new normal. Brian Tracy once said, "Successful people are simply those with successful habits. Systems create habits, habits create results." Your takeaway: don't wait to feel motivated. Build a system. Make it easy to do the right thing and hard to do the wrong one. A little brain trick: the power of if-then planning. Here's a simple tool I give my coaching clients. It's called if-then planning. It's like programming your brain. Example: if I finish work at 6 p.m., then I go for a 15-minute walk. If I feel like eating junk food, then I drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes. This small mental plan helps your brain make better choices automatically. It's not about being perfect. It's about being prepared. Try it. Write one if-then plan today. Stick it on your mirror or fridge. The ice cube story. Imagine an ice cube in a cold room. Let's say it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. You start warming the room. It's 26 degrees, then 27 degrees, 28 degrees. Nothing happens. Still just a frozen cube. But at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, suddenly it begins to melt. That's how habits and discipline work. For days or weeks, it might seem like nothing is changing. But then, the breakthrough comes. It's not magic. It's the result of invisible effort. Your takeaway: be patient. Your discipline is heating up. Keep going, even if you don't see results yet. In this first part, we've learned that self-discipline is a skill anyone can build. You don't need to wait for motivation. You need a system, a routine, and a little faith that small changes matter. In part 2, we'll talk about how your environment shapes your success and why the things around you can either help or harm your progress. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Path and hit the notification bell. And remember, The path to wisdom starts with one simple step. Lesson 3. Design your environment for success. Let's begin with a simple truth. You are not stronger than your environment. At least, not for long. Imagine you're trying to eat healthier, but your kitchen is full of cookies, chips, and soda. You tell yourself, "I'll just have one chip." Next thing you know, the bag is empty. It's not because you're weak. It's because your environment is full of traps. Now, imagine the same goal, but your kitchen is full of fruits, water, and pre-cut veggies. No junk in sight. Suddenly, it's easier to make a good choice. Not because you're stronger, but because the setup is smarter. Here's a principle I teach my coaching clients. Make the good choice easy. Make the bad choice hard. Let me share a personal example. I used to scroll through my phone every night before bed. It was killing my sleep. So I started charging my phone in the hallway and bought a simple alarm clock instead. That one change improved my sleep, my mornings, and my mood. Small shift, big result. Your takeaway: don't try to be stronger, be smarter. Change your environment so it works for you, not against you. Try this, the environment audit. Take 5 minutes today and walk through your home or workspace. Ask yourself, is this space helping me become who I want to be? What small changes can I make right now? For example, want to drink more water? Put a bottle on your desk. Want to read more? Place your book on your pillow. Want to stop wasting time? Block distracting apps. Change the space. Change the outcome. Lesson 4. Growth begins where comfort ends. Now let's talk about discomfort. Most of us try to avoid it. We choose the warm bed over the cold morning run, the quick snack over cooking a healthy meal, the easy later over the hard now. But here's the thing. Comfort is a cage. If you want growth, you must step outside of it. Let me tell you a short story. There's an old Japanese art called kintsugi. When a piece of pottery breaks, instead of throwing it away, the artist glues it back together with gold. The cracks aren't hidden. They're highlighted. The broken piece becomes more beautiful because of the damage. That's how discipline works. It's not about being perfect. It's about choosing growth, even when it hurts. Tony Robbins once said, "All growth starts at the end of your comfort zone." So true. A real-life example, the cold shower challenge. I once coached a young man named Lucas. He was struggling to take action in his life, always waiting until things felt right. I gave him a simple challenge. Take a 30-second cold shower every morning for 10 days. He hated the idea, but he did it. The first 3 days were awful. But something strange happened around day 4. He began to feel stronger, not because of the cold, but because he was doing something hard on purpose. It changed his mindset. Soon, he was applying for jobs he feared. He started waking up earlier, exercising, saying yes to things that scared him. All from a cold shower. Your takeaway: do something uncomfortable every day. It doesn't have to be big, just something that challenges you. Over time, your fear shrinks and your confidence grows. The mountain climber metaphor. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. At the base, it's warm, safe, easy. But the view is blocked. No fresh air, no progress. To climb higher, you have to face cold winds, steep paths, and tired muscles. But when you reach the top, the view is breathtaking. Discomfort is the mountain. The top is your goal. If you stay at the bottom, you stay the same. If you climb, you change. Challenge. What's one small mountain you can climb today? Waking up 30 minutes earlier? Saying no to sugar? Turning off Netflix after one episode? Choose one and climb it. Your future self will thank you. Build mental toughness, like a brick wall. Each time you do something hard, go to the gym, turn down a distraction, speak up when it's scary, you lay one brick. Alone, a brick is just a brick. But over time, you build a wall, a strong wall, one that protects your goals. That's mental toughness. You don't build it in one day. You build it through small daily acts of courage. We explored 2 key lessons. Your environment matters more than you think. Make it support your goals. Discomfort is the path to growth. Don't run from it, use it. In next part, we'll look at one final and powerful idea. Why waiting for rewards, not chasing quick pleasure, is the secret to long-term success and freedom. Before you go, remember to subscribe to the Wisdom Path and click the bell so you never miss a step on this journey. The marshmallow test, a simple truth about success. In the 1960s, a famous experiment was done with young children. It's known as the marshmallow test. Each child was given a marshmallow and told, "You can eat this one now," or if you wait 15 minutes without eating it, you'll get 2 marshmallows. Some children waited, some didn't. The researchers followed these kids for years. The children who waited, who delayed gratification, grew up to have better grades, stronger relationships, and more success in life. Why? Because the ability to say not yet leads to long-term results. It's the foundation of every achievement. The prison of pleasure. We live in a world of right now. Hungry? Order food in seconds. Bored? Scroll endlessly. Tired? Escape into a show. It's all so easy. But here's the hidden danger. Easy pleasure creates hard lives. Hard choices create easy lives. Quick rewards feel good in the moment, but they can steal your future. Let me share a story. My client, Anna, wanted to start her own business. She had great ideas, strong skills, but she also had a habit of numbing stress with distractions: Netflix, snacks, online shopping. Every time something felt hard, she'd escape into comfort. Weeks turned into months. Nothing changed. One day, we made a rule. No entertainment until 1 hour of focused work. Just 1 hour a day. It was tough at first, but slowly she built momentum. She finished her business plan, launched her service, and began making real money. She didn't become more talented. She became more patient. Your takeaway: short-term pleasure often blocks long-term purpose. Don't let it steal your dreams. The gratification gap. Here's a concept I teach called the gratification gap. It's the space between doing the right thing and feeling the reward. For example, you go to the gym. You don't see abs the next day. You save money. You don't get rich next week. You start reading. You're not smarter after 1 chapter. That gap can feel discouraging, but it's where greatness grows. Think of a bamboo plant. For the first 5 years, it grows mostly underground. You see nothing, but once the roots are strong, it can shoot up over 3 feet in a single day. Your results are like that bamboo. Build your roots. Stay consistent, even when you see nothing. Challenge. Pick one habit and commit to it for 30 days. Not for the results, just for the discipline. See what happens. The freedom formula. Here's a truth that changed my life. Discipline equals freedom. This quote, made popular by Navy SEAL Jocko Willink, is simple but deep. When you delay pleasure, when you say no to one thing, you say yes to something better. You say no to junk food, yes to health. No to spending, yes to savings. No to distraction, yes to focus. The more you control your choices, the more control you have over your life. Let's look at 2 people. Jake spends every dollar he earns. He lives paycheck to paycheck, always stressed. Lena saves a little each month. She builds a cushion. She sleeps better, takes more risks, lives with peace. Same income, different results. One chose discipline, one didn't. Your takeaway: every small no today creates a bigger yes tomorrow. Practice patience and you'll earn freedom. Fire versus candle, a final metaphor. Pleasure is like fire. It burns fast, bright, and hot, but disappears quickly. Discipline is like a candle. It burns slow and steady. It gives light for a long time. Do you want a quick flame or lasting light? Final story: the seed and the harvest. Think of your goals like planting seeds. You plant today. You water tomorrow. You wait weeks, sometimes months, for the harvest. No farmer plants a seed and expects fruit the next day. Life works the same way. Plant your effort. Water it daily with discipline. Protect it from the weeds of distraction. And when the season is right, your reward will come. Let's look back at what we've learned on this journey. Part 1. Discipline is a skill you can build. Motivation fades, but systems last. Part 2. Your environment shapes your habits. Discomfort is the doorway to growth. Part 3. Delayed gratification leads to success and freedom. Self-discipline isn't about being hard on yourself. It's about being kind to your future self. Every time you choose growth over comfort, habit over impulse, patience over pleasure, you take one more step on the wisdom path. Thank you for walking this journey with me. If you found value in these lessons, please subscribe to the Wisdom Path. Give this video a like and share it with someone who might need it. And remember, you are always one decision away from a different life. Choose discipline. Choose growth. Choose the path of wisdom. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and keep walking forward.